down in the valley, valley so low, hang your head over, hear the wind blow, hear the wind blow, dear, hear the wind blow, hang your head over, hear the wind blow. Roses love sunshine, violets love dew, angels in heaven know I love you. Know I love you, dear. Know I love you. Angels in heaven know I love you. Writing this letter containing 3 lines, answer my question, will you be mine? Will you be mine, dear? Will you be mine? Answer my question, will you be mine?
What country, friend, is this?
This is Illyria, lady.
Illyria? What should I do in Illyria? My brother, he is in Elysium. Perchance he is not drowned. What think you, sailor?
It is perchance that you yourself were saved.
Oh, my poor brother. And so perchance may he be. Knowst thou this country? Who governs here?
Orsino.
Orsino. I have heard my father name him. He was a bachelor then.
Or so is now, or was so very late. But for a month ago I went from hence, and then 'twas fresh and murmured that he did seek the love of fair Olivia.
What's she?
Oh, a virtuous maid, the daughter of a count, that died some 12 months since. They say she has subdued the company and sight of men.
I prithee, and I'll pay thee bounteously. Conceal me what I am, I'll serve this duke. Thou shalt present me as a eunuch to him. It may be worth thy pains, for I can sing and speak to him in many sorts of music. What else may hap, to time I will commit. Only shape thou thy silence to my wit.
Be you this eunuch, and your mute I'll be. If my tongue blabs, then my eyes not see.
I thank thee. Lead me on.
Oh, my love is like a red, red rose that's newly sprung into.
If music be the food of love, play on.
Oh, my love
Give me excess of it, that surfeiting the appetite may sicken and so die. That strain again, it had a dying fall. Oh, it came o'er my ear like the sweet sound that breathes upon a bank of violets, stealing and giving odor. Enough, no more. It is not so sweet now as it was before.
Will you go hunt, my lord?
What, Curio?
The hart.
Why, so I do, the noblest that I have. Oh, when mine eyes did see Olivia first, methought she purged the air of pestilence. How now? What news from her?
So please, my lord,
I might not be admitted, but from her handmaid do return this answer. The element itself, till 7 years' heat, shall not behold her face at ample view.
She that hath a heart of that fine frame to pay this debt of love but to a brother? How will she love when the rich golden shaft hath killed the flock of all affections else that live in her? When liver, brain, and heart, these sovereign thrones are all supplied and filled, her sweet perfections with one self king? Away before me to sweet beds of flowers. Love thoughts lie rich when canopied with bowers.
What a plague needs my cousin to take the death of her brother thus? I'm sure care's an enemy to life.
Yeah, coughing and drinking will undo you. I heard my lady talk of it yesterday, and of a foolish knight that you brought in one night to be her wooer.
Who? Sir Andrew Aguecheek?
Aye, he.
Why is as tall a man as any's in Illyria?
What's that to the purpose?
He has 3,000 ducats a year.
He'll have but a year in all these ducats. He is a very fool and a prodigal.
Sir Toby Belch! How now, Sir Toby Belch?
Sweet Sir Andrew!
Well, bless you, fair shrew.
And you too, sir.
Accost, Sir Andrew, accost.
What's that?
My cousin's chambermaid.
Good mistress accost. I desire better acquaintance.
My name is Mary, sir.
Good mistress Mary accost.
You mistake, knight. Accost is front her, board her, woo her, assail her.
By my troth, I would not undertake her in this company. Is that the meaning of accost?
Fare you well, gentlemen.
And thou let part so, Sir Andrew, which thou might never draw sword again.
And you part so, mistress. I would I might never draw sword again. Fair lady, do you think you have fools at hand?
Sir, I have not you by the hand.
Oh, knight, thou lackst a cup of canary. When did I see thee so put down?
Oh, never in your life, I think, unless you see canary put me down. Faith, I'll be home tomorrow. Sir Toby, your cousin will not be seen, or if she be, it's 4 to 1 she'll none of me. The Count himself here hard by woos her.
She'll none of the Count. She'll not match above her degree, neither in estate, years, nor wit. I've heard her swear it. There's life in it, man.
I'll stay a month longer. I'm a man of the strangest mind in the world. I delight in mass and revel, sometimes altogether.
What is thy excellence in a galliard, knight?
Faith, I can cut a caper, and I think I have the back trick simply as strong as any man in Illyria.
Wherefore are these things hid? Wherefore have these gifts a curtain before them?
Aye, 'tis strong, it does indifferent well in a flame-colored stock. Shall we set about some revels?
What shall we do else? Let me see thee caper! Higher!
Who saw Cesario? Ho!
On your attendance, my lord. Here.
Cesario, good youth, address thy gate unto her. Be not denied access, stand at her doors, and tell them, there thy fixed foot shall grow till thou have audience.
Say I do speak with her, my lord. What then?
Oh, then unfold the passion of my love. Surprise her with discourse of my dear faith. It shall become thee well to act my woes.
I think not so, my lord.
Dear lad, believe it, for they shall yet belie thy happy years that say thou art a man. Diana's lip is not more smooth and rubious. Thy small pipe is as the maiden's organ, shrill and sound, and all is semblative a woman's part. I know thy constellation is right apt for this affair.
I'll do my best. 'To woo your lady. 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 'To Yet, a barful strive. Whoe'er I woo, myself would be his wife.
Yet you will be hanged for being so long absent, or to be turned away. Is that not as good as hanging to you?
Many a good hanging prevents a bad marriage, and for turning away, let summer bear it out.
Oh, peace, you rogue. No more of that. Come, make your excuse wisely. You are best.
Wit, and it be thy will, put me into good fooling. God bless thee, lady.
Take the fool away.
Do you not hear, fellows? Take away the lady.
Go to, you're a dry fool.
I'll know more of you.
Good Madonna, give me leave to prove you a fool.
Can you do it?
Dexterously, good Madonna.
Make your proof.
I must catechize you for it. Good my mouse of virtue, answer me.
Well, sir, for want of other idleness, I'll bide your proof.
Good Madonna, why mournest thou?
Good fool, for the death of my brother.
I think his soul is in hell, Madonna.
I know his soul is in heaven.
The more fool, Madonna, to mourn for your brother's soul being in heaven. Take away the fool, gentlemen.
What think you of this fool, Malvolio? Doth he not mend?
I marvel your ladyship takes delight in such a barren rascal. Look you now, he's out of his guard already. Unless you laugh and minister occasion to him, he is gagged.
Oh, you are sick of self-love, Malvolio, and taste with a distempered appetite. There is no slander in an allowed fool, though he do nothing but rail, nor no railing in a known discreet man, though he do nothing but reprove.
Now thou speakest well of fools.
Madam, there is at the gate a young gentleman who much desires to speak with you.
Of the Count Orsino, is it?
I know not, madam. 'Tis a fair young gentleman, and well attended.
Go you, Malvolio. If it be a suit from the Count, I am sick or not at home. What you will to dismiss it. By mine honor, half drunk. What is it at the gate, cousin?
A gentleman.
A gentleman.
'Tis
What
a-
gentleman?
A gentleman here. Plague of these pickle herring. I don't know, so. Good Sir Toby.
Cousin. How have you come so early by this lethargy?
Lechery? I defy lechery. There's one at the gate.
Ay, Mary, what is he?
Let him be the devil and he will. I care not. Give me faith, say I.
Well, it's all one.
Go, look after him.
Madam, yond young fellow says he will speak to you. What's to be said to him, lady? He's fortified against any denial.
What kind of man is he?
Why, of mankind.
Of what personage and years is he?
Not yet old enough for a man, nor young enough for a boy. He is very well favored and speaks very shrewishly. One would think his mother's milk is scarce out of him.
Let him approach. Call in my gentlewoman.
Maria! My lady calls.
Give me my veil. Come, throw it o'er my face. We'll once more hear Orsino's embassy.
The honorable lady of the house. Which is she?
Speak to me. I shall answer for her. Your will?
Good, radiant, exquisite, and unmatchable beauty. Pray, tell me if this be the lady of the house, for I never saw her.
Whence come you, sir?
I can say little more than I have studied, and that question's out of my part. Good gentle one, tell me if you be the lady of the house, so that I can deliver my speech.
If I do not usurp myself, I am.
If you are she, then you do usurp yourself.
For what is yours to bestow is not yours to reserve.
Sure you have some hideous matter to deliver, when the courtesy of it is so fearful. Speak your office.
It alone concerns your ear.
Give us the place alone. Now, sir, what is your text?
Most sweet lady.
A comfortable doctrine, and much may be said of it.
Good madam, let me see your face.
Do you have any commission from your lord to negotiate with my face? You are now out of your text. But we will draw the curtain and show you the picture. Look you, sir. Such a one I was this present. Is't not well done?
'Tis beauty truly blent, whose red and white nature's own sweet and cunning hands laid on. Lady, you are the cruelest she alive, if you would leave the world no copy.
Oh, sir, I will not be so hard-hearted. I will give out divers schedules of my beauty.
I see you what you are too proud. But if you are the devil, you are fair. My lord and master loves you.
How does he love me?
With adorations, with fertile tears, with groans that thunder love, with sighs of fire.
Your lord does know my mind. I cannot love him. He might have took his answer long ago.
If I did love you with my master's passion, with such a suffering, with such a deadly life, in your denial I would find no sense. I would not understand it.
Why, what would you?
Build me a willow cabin at your gate, and call upon my soul within the house. Write loyal cantons of contented love, and sing them loud even into the dead of night. Halloo your name unto the reverberate hills, and have the babbling gossip of the air cry out, Olivia! You would not rest between the elements of earth and air, but you would pity me.
You might do much. What is your parentage?
Above my fortunes, but my state as well. I am a gentleman.
Get you to your lord. I cannot love him. Let him send no more, unless, perchance, you come to me again, to tell me how he takes it. Fare you well. I thank you for your pains. Spend this for me.
Love make his heart of flint that you shall love, and let your fervor, like my master's, be placed in contempt. Farewell, fair cruelty.
What is your parentage? Above my fortunes, yet my state is well. I am a gentleman. I'll be sworn thou art. Methinks I feel this youth's perfections with an invisible and subtle stealth to creep in at mine eyes. Well, let it be. What ho, Malvolio!
Here, madam, at your service.
Run after that same peevish messenger, the county's man. He left this ring behind him. If that youth will come this way tomorrow, I'll give him reasons for it. Hie thee, Malvolio.
Madam, I will.
Oh, I do I know not what, and fear to find. Mine eye too great a flatterer for my mind. Fate, show thy force. Ourselves we do not owe. What is decreed must be, and be it so.
Will you stay no longer? Nor will you not that I go with you?
By your patience, no.
Let me know of you, whether you are bound.
No, sooth, sir. You must know of me then, Antonio. Sebastian is my name. My father was that Sebastian of Messalene. He left behind him myself and a daughter, both born in an hour. If the heavens had so wished, would we have so ended, but you, sir, altered that. For some hour before you pulled me from the breach of the sea, was she drowned?
Alas, the day.
She is drowned, sir, with salt water, though I seem to drown her remembrance again with more.
Let me be your servant.
Fare thee well at once.
I'm off to Count Orsino's court. Farewell.
The gentleness of all the gods go with thee. I have many enemies in Orsino's court, else would I very shortly see thee there, but come what may, I do adore thee, so that danger shall seem as sport, and I will go.
Were you not even now with the Countess Olivia?
Even now, sir, I have since arrived but hither.
She returns this ring to you, sir. She adds, moreover, that you should put your lord into the desperate assurance that she will none of him. Oh, and one thing more, that you never be so hardy to come again in his affairs, unless it be to report his taking of this. There, receive it so.
She took the ring of me, I'll none of it.
Come, sir, you peevishly threw it to her. Ah, there it is. Lies in your eyes. If not, be it his that finds it.
I left no ring with her. What means this lady? Fortune forbid my outside have not charmed her. She loves me, sure. The cunning of her passion invites me in this churlish messenger. None of my lord's ring? Why, he sent her none. I am the man. If it be so as 'tis, poor lady, better love a dream. How will this fadge? My master loves her dearly, and I, poor monster, fond as much on him, and she, mistaken, seems to dote on me. What will become of this? As I am man, my state is desperate for my master's love. As I am woman, now alas the day, what thriftless sighs will poor Olivia breathe? O time, thou must untangle this, not I. It is far too hard a knot for me to untie.
Oh, here comes the fool thing.
How now, my hearts? Did you never see the picture of we three?
Welcome, ass. Now, let's have a catch.
Oh, shall we have a love song or a song of good life?
A love song, a love song. I care not for good life.
A love song.
Oh, mistress mine, where are you roaming? Oh, stay and hear your true love's coming that can sing both high and low. Oh, trip no further, oh, pretty sweeting. Journeys end in lovers meeting. Every wise man's son doth know.
Excellent. Good of faith.
Good. What is love? 'Tis not hereafter. Present mirth hath present laughter. But what's to come is still unsure. But in delay there lies no plenty. Oh, so come kiss me, sweet contagious breath.
Oh, very sweet and contagious, if faith.
But, shall we make the welcome dance indeed? Shall we rouse the night owl in a catch? Shall we do that?
And you love me? Let's do it. I am dog at a catch. Begin, fool. It begins, hold thy peace.
I shall never begin if I hold my peace.
Good, faith. Begin.
Hold thy peace. I pray thee, hold thy peace, thou know. Hold thy peace, thou know. I pray thee, hold thy peace, thou know. I pray thee, hold thy peace, thou know. 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 Hold thy peace, thou know.
You keep here! If my lady had not called on her steward Malvolio and bid him to turn you out of doors, never trust me.
Hold thy peace.
I pray thee, hold thy peace.
Mind masters! Are you mad? What are you? Have you no wit, manners, nor honesty, but to gabble like tinkers at this time of night? Do you make an alehouse of my lady's house? That you squeak out your cosier's catches without any mitigation or remorse of voice? Have you no respect of place, persons, or time in you?
We did keep time, sir, in our catches. Snack up!
Sir Toby, I must be round with you. My lady bade me tell you that though she harbors you as her kinsman, she is nothing allied to your disorders. If you can separate yourself in your misdemeanors, you are welcome to the house. If not, and it would please you to take leave of her, she is very happy to bid you farewell.
Farewell, dear heart, and I must needs be gone.
Nay, good Sir Toby.
His eyes do show his days are almost done.
It's even so.
But I will never die.
Sir Toby, there you lie.
This speaks much to you.
Shall I bid him go?
What an if you do?
Shall I bid him go and spare not?
No, 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 you dare not.
Out of tune, sir, ye lie. Art any more than a steward? Dost thou think, because thou art virtuous, there shall be no more cakes in ale?
Yes, by St. Dan, and ginger shall be hot in the mouth too.
Thou to the right. Go, sir, rub your chain with crumbs. A stoup of wine, Maria.
Mistress Mary, if you prize my lady's favor at anything other than contempt, you would not give means for this uncivil rule. She shall know of it by this hand.
Oh, go shake your ears! Sweet Sir Toby, be patient for tonight. For Monsieur Malvolio, let me alone with him. If I do not gull him into a nayward and make him a common recreation, do not think I have wit enough to lie straight in my bed. I know I can do it.
Possess us, tell us something of him.
Marry, sir, sometimes he is a kind of Puritan.
Oh, if I thought that, I'd beat him like a dog.
The devil of a Puritan that he is, an affectioned ass, and on that vice my revenge will find notable cause to work.
What wilt thou do?
I will drop in his way some obscure epistles of love, wherein he shall find himself most feelingly personated. I can write very much like my lady your cousin.
He shall think, by the letters that thou wilt drop, that they come from my cousin and that she's in love with him.
Sport Royal, I warned you. For tonight to bed, to dream of the event. Farewell.
Good night, Penthesilea.
Before me, she's a good wench.
She's a beagle, true bred, and one that adores me. What of that?
I was adored once too.
Oh, come. I'll go burn some sack. It's too late to go to bed now. Come, night.
Come hither, boy. How dost thou like this tune?
It gives a very echo to the seat where love is throned.
Thine eye hath stayed upon some favor that it loves, hath it not, boy?
A little, by your favor,
What kind of woman is it?
of your complexion.
She is not worth thee, then. What years of faith?
About your years, my lord.
Too old, by heaven. Let still the woman take an elder than herself, so where's she to him? Our fancies are more giddy and unfirm, sooner lost and worn than women's are.
I think it well, my lord.
For women are as roses, whose fair flower, being once displayed, doth fall that very hour.
And so they are. Alas, that they are so. To die even when they to perfection grow.
Ah, fellow, come. The song we had last night.
Are you ready, sir?
Aye, prithee, sing.
Come away, death, and in sad cypress let me be laid. Fly away, bride. I have been slain by a fair cruel maid. My shroud of white stuck all with you. Oh, prepare it, my part in death. No one so true did share it. Not a flower sweet on my black coffin let there be strown. Not a friend greet my poor corpse where my bones shall be thrown. Oh, 1,000 sighs to say, lay me where. Oh, sad true lover, never find my grave to weep there.
This for thy pains.
No pain, sir. I take pleasure in singing, sir.
I'll pay thy pleasure then.
Truly, and pleasure will be paid one time or another. Farewell.
Let all the rest give place. Cesario, once more, get thee to yon same sovereign cruelty.
But if she cannot love you, sir.
I cannot be so answered.
Sooth, but you must. Say that some lady, as perhaps there is, has for your love as great a pang of heart as you have for Olivia. You cannot love her? You tell her so? Must she not then be answered?
There is no woman's sides can bide the beating of so strong a passion as love doth give my heart.
Aye, but I know.
What dost thou know?
Too well what love women to men may owe. In faith they are as true of heart as we. My father had a daughter loved a man, as it might be, perhaps, were I a woman, I should your lordship.
And what's her history?
A blank, my lord. She never told her love, but let concealment, like a worm in the bud, feed on her damask cheek. She pined in thought, and with a green and yellow melancholy, she sat like patience on a monument, smiling at grief. Was not this love indeed?
But died thy sister of her love, my boy?
I am all the daughters of my father's house and all the brothers too, and yet I know not. Shall I to this lady?
Aye, that's the theme. To her in haste. Give her this jewel. Say, my love can give no place. Bide no denay.
Come thy ways, Signor Fabian.
Nay, I'll come. If I lose scruple of this sport, let me be boiled to death with melancholy.
Here comes the little villain. How now?
Get ye all three into the bee-box. Malvolio's coming down this way. Close, in the name of jesting. Lie thou there, for here comes the trout that must be caught with tickling.
To be Count Malvolio.
Rogue.
Pistol him, pistol him.
Peace, peace.
Having been 3 months married to her, sitting in my state.
For a stone bow to hit him in the eye.
Calling my officers about me in my branched velvet gown, having come from a daybed where I have left Olivia sleeping.
Fire and brimstone.
Oh, peace, peace.
Oh, and then to have the humor of state, and with a demure travel of regard, saying, I wish I know my place as I wish you should do yours, to ask for my kinsman, Toby.
Bolts and shackles.
Oh, peace, peace, peace. Now.
7 of my people with an obedient start make out for him, frown the while, and perchance wind up my watch, play with some rich jewel. Toby approaches, curtsies there before me.
Shall this fellow live? Though our silence be drawn from us by cars, yet peace.
I extend my hand to him thus, quenching my familiar smile with an austere regard of control.
Does not Toby take you a blow of the lips then?
Saying, Cousin Toby, my fortunes having cast me on your cousin, give me this prerogative of speech.
What?
You must amend your drunkenness.
Oh, scab!
Besides, you waste the treasure of your time with a foolish knight.
That's me, I warned you.
One Sir Andrew.
Knew 'twas I, for many do call me a fool.
What employment have we here? By my life, this is my lady's hand. In my stars I am above thee, but be not afraid of greatness. Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them. Be opposite with a kinsman, surly with servants, let thy tongue tang arguments of state. Put thyself into the trick of singularity. Remember who commended thy yellow stockings and wished to see thee ever cross-gartered. I say, remember. Go to, thou art made, if thou desirest to be so. If not, let me see thee a steward still. Oh, daylight and champagne discovers not more. This is open. I will be proud. I will baffle Sir Toby. I will wash off gross acquaintance. I will be point devise the very man. See, every reason excites me to this, that my lady loves me. She did commend my yellow stockings of late. She did praise my leg being cross-gartered. Oh, I thank my stars, I am happy. I will be strange and stout in yellow stockings, cross-gartered, even with the swiftness of putting on. I will do everything thou wilt have me.
Why, thou hast put him in such a dream that when the image of it leave him,
He must run mad.
Nay, but say true, does it work upon him?
Like aquavitae with a midwife.
If you will then see the fruits of the sport, mark his first approach before my lady. He will come to her in yellow stockings and cross-gartered, and he will smile upon her.
Art not thou the Lady Olivia's fool?
Oh, no indeed, sir. The Lady Olivia has no folly. She will keep no fool till she be married.
I'll no more with thee. Hold, there's expenses for thee.
Now, Jove, in his next commodity of hair, send thee a beard.
By my troth, I'm almost sick for one, though I would not have it grow on my chin. Is thy lady within?
Give me your hand, sir.
Madam, I come to whet your gentle thoughts on his behalf.
Oh, by your leave, I pray you, I bade you never speak of him again.
Dear lady,
give me leave, beseech you. I did send, after the last enchantment you did here, a ring in chase of you. So did I abuse myself, my servant, and, I fear me, you. What might you think?
I pity you.
That's a degree to love.
No, not a grise, for 'tis a vulgar proof that very oft we pity enemies.
Why, then methinks 'tis time to smile again. O world, how apt the poor are to be proud. The clock upbraids me with the waste of time. Be not afraid, good youth, I will not have you. And yet when wit and youth is come to harvest, your wife is like to reap a proper man. There lies your way, due west.
Then westward ho! Grace and good disposition attend your ladyship.
Stay. I prithee, tell me what thou thinkest of me.
That you do think you are not what you are.
If I think so, I think the same of you.
Then think you right. I am not what I am.
I would you were as I would have you be.
Would it be better, madam, than I am? I wish it might, for now I am your fool.
Cesario, by the roses of the spring, by maidhood, honor, truth, and everything, I love thee so, that maugre all thy pride, nor wit nor reason can my passion hide. Do not extort thy reasons from this clause, for that I woo, thou therefore hast no cause. But rather reason thus with reason fetter. Love sought is good, but given unsought better.
By innocence I swear, and by my youth, I have one heart, one bosom, and one truth. And that no woman has, nor never mistress be of it save I alone. Adieu, good madam. Never more shall I my master's tears to you deplore.
Yet come again, for thou perhaps mayst move the heart which now abhors to like his love.
No faith, I'll not stay a jot longer.
Thy reason, dear Venom, give thy reason.
Mary, I saw your cousin do more favors to the Count's serving man than ever she bestowed upon me.
Why, then build me thy fortunes on the basis of valor. Challenge me the Count's youth to fight with him.
There is no way but this, Sir Andrew.
Will either of you bear me a challenge to him?
Go, write it in a martial hand. Be cursed and brief, it is no matter how witty, so it be eloquent and full of invention. Taunt him with the license of ink.
stayed behind you.
My kind Antonio, I can't no other answer make but thanks. What's to do? Shall we go see the relics of this town?
I do not without danger walk these streets. Once against the Count and his galleys I did some service of such note indeed that were I taken here it would scarce be noticed indeed.
Do not then walk too open.
It doth not fit me. Here then, take my purse.
Why are your purse?
Happily your eye should light upon some toy you wish to purchase.
I'll be your purse bearer and leave you for an hour.
Where is Malvolio? He is sad and civil, and suits well for a servant with my fortunes. Where is Malvolio?
He is coming, madam, but in a very strange manner. He is sure possessed, madam.
Why? What's the matter? Does he rave? How now, Malvolio?
Sweet lady. Ho, ho.
Smilest thou? I sent for thee upon a sad occasion.
Sad lady, I could be sad. This does make for some obstruction in the blood, this cross-gartering. But what of that?
Why, how dost thou, man? What is the matter with thee?
Not black in my mind, though yellow in my leg.
Wilt thou go to bed, Malvolio?
To bed? Aye, my lady. And I'll come to thee.
God comfort thee. Why dost thou smile so and kiss thy hand so oft?
Why appear you with such ridiculous boldness before my lady?
Be not afraid of greatness. 'Twas well writ.
What meanest thou by that, Malvolio?
Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them.
Heaven restore thee.
Remember to wish to see thee in thy yellow stockings.
Thy yellow stockings.
And remember to see thee ever cross-gartered.
Cross-gartered.
Go to. Thou art made if thou desirest to be so.
Am I maid?
And if not, let me see thee a servant still.
Why, this is very midsummer madness. Good Maria, let this man be looked to. Where is my cousin Toby? Let some of my people have a special care of him. I wouldn't have him miscarry for the half of my dowry.
Oh, do you come near me now? No worse man than Sir Toby to look to me. This concurs directly with the letter that she sends him on purpose that I may appear stubborn to him, for she incites me to this in the letter. Cast thy humble slough, says she. Be opposite with a kinsman, surly with servants, that thy tongue tang arguments of state, and put thyself into the trick of singularity.
How now, my bawcock? How dost thou chuck?
Sir?
I biddy, come with me.
Get him to say his prayers, Sir Toby. Get him to pray.
My prayers, minx?
No, I warrant you, he will not hear of godliness.
Go hang yourselves all, you are idle, shallow things. I am not of your element. You shall know more hereafter.
It's possible.
If this were played upon a stage now, I could condemn it as improbable fiction.
Come, we'll have him in a dark room and bound. My cousin is already in the belief that he's mad, and we may carry it thus for our pleasure and his penance.
More matter for a May morning.
Here's the challenge. Read it, or there's vinegar and pepper in it.
Give me. Youth, whatsoever thou art but a scurvy fellow.
Good and valiant.
I will waylay thee going home, where, if it be thy chance to kill me,
Good.
thou killest me like a rogue and a villain.
Still you stay on the windy side of the law. Good.
Fare thee well, and God have mercy upon one of our souls. He may have mercy upon mine, but my hope is better, and so look to thyself. Thy friend, as thou usest him, and thy sworn enemy, Andrew Ague-Cheek. If this letter move him not, his legs cannot. I'll give it to him. Go, Sir Andrew, scut me form the court of the orchard like a bumbailey. Away!
Nay, let me alone for swear.
Gentlemen, God save thee.
And you, sir.
That defense thou hast, betake thee to it. Of what the wrongs are thou hast done him, I know not. But thy interceptor, full of despite, bloody as the hunter, attends thee at orchard end.
I pray you, sir, what is he?
He is night, and his incensement at this moment is so implacable that satisfaction can be none but by the pangs of death and sepulchre.
That is as uncivil as strange. Do me this courteous office as to know of the night what my offense to him is.
I will do so. Signor Fabian, stay you by this gentleman till my return. Why, he's a very devil. I have not seen such a farrago.
Poxont, I'll not meddle with him.
Aye, but he will not now be pacified. Fabian can scarce hold him yonder.
Let him let the matter slip. No, I'll give him my horse, great Capulet.
I'll make the motion. Mary, I'll ride your horse as well as I ride you. There's no remedy, sir. He will fight you for oath's sake.
Pray God defend me. A little thing may make me tell them how much I lack of a man.
Give ground if you see him furious.
Come, Sir Andrew, there's no remedy. The gentleman will, for honor's sake, have one bout with you.
I do assure you 'tis against my will.
Put up your sword. If this young gentleman have done you offense, then I take the fault on me. If you defy him, then I, for him, defy you.
Nay, if you be an undertaker, I'm for you.
So good, Sir Toby, hold! Here come the officers!
I'll be with you anon.
This is the man. Do thy office.
Antonio, I arrest thee at the suit of Count Orsino.
I must obey. This comes with seeking you. I must entreat of you some of that money.
What money, sir? For the fair kindness you have done me here, I'll make division of my present with you. Hold, there's half my coffer.
Oh, heavens themselves!
Come, sir, I pray you, go!
Let me speak a little. This youth you see here, I snatched one half out of the jaws of death.
What's that to us? The time goes by. Away!
Oh, how vile and idle proves this god. Thou hast, Sebastian, done good feature shame.
The man grows mad. Away with him. Come, sir, come!
Lead me on.
Methinks his words do from such passion fly, that he believes himself. So do not I. Prove true, imagination, oh, prove true, that I, dear brother, be now taken for you.
Master Cesario! Master Cesario! Will you make me believe that I am not sent for you?
Go to, go to. Thou art a foolish fellow. Let me be clear of thee.
Well, hold on, i'faith. No, I do not know you, nor am I not sent you by my lady to bid you come speak to her, nor is your name not Master Cesario, nor is this not my nose neither. Nothing that is so is so.
I prithee, foolish Greek, depart from me. There. There's money for thee. If you tarry any longer, I shall give worse payment.
Now, sir. Have I seen you again? There's for you.
There's for thee, and there, and there. Are all the people mad?
Hold, sir, or I'll throw your dagger o'er the house.
This will I tell my lady straight. I would not be in some of your coats for 2 pence.
I will be free from thee. What wouldst thou now? If thou darest tempt me further, draw thy sword.
What? Nay, then I must have an ounce or two of this malapert blood from you.
Toby, hold! Toby! On my life, I charge thee, hold! Be not offended, dear Cesario. Rudesby, be gone! Go with me to my house, and hear thou there how many fruitless pranks this ruffian hath botched up, that thou mayst thereby smile at this. Thou shalt not choose but go.
What relish is in this? How runs the stream? Or I am mad, or else this is a dream?
Nay, come, I prithee. May thou be ruled by me.
I am mad at my will.
Say so, and so be.
Topaz! Sir Topaz!
Nay, I prithee, put on this gown. Make him believe thou art Sir Topaz the curate. Do it quickly.
Well, I'll put it on. I will dissemble myself in it. Would I were the first that ever dissembled in such a gown.
Jove bless thee, Master Parson.
What ho! Peace in this prison!
The knave counterfeits well. A good knave.
Who calls there?
Sir Topaz the curate, who comes to visit Malvolio the lunatic.
Sir Topaz, Sir Topaz, Sir Topaz, go run to my lady.
Out, hyperbolical fiend, how vexest thou this man? Talkest thou nothing but of ladies?
Sir Topaz, never was man thus wronged. Do not think I am mad. They have laid me here in hideous darkness.
Fie, thou dishonest Satan! Sayest thou that house is dark?
Whose hell, Sir Topaz?
Mad. Why, it hath bay windows, transparent as barricadoes, yet complainest thou of obstruction?
I say you, this house is dark.
Madman, thou errest. I say there is no darkness but ignorance.
I am no more bad than you are.
Fare thee well.
Sir Topaz! Sir Topaz! Sir Topaz! Sir Topaz! Sir Topaz!
Now, to him in thine own voice, and bring me word how thou findest him. I would we were well rid of this knavery. If he may be conveniently delivered, I would he were, for I am now so far in offence with my cousin that I cannot pursue with any safety this sport to the upshot. Now, come by and by to my chamber.
Jolly Robin, tell me how my lady does.
Good fool! Good fool!
Alas, how fell you beside your 5 wits?
I am well in my wits, as thou art.
But as well, then you be mad indeed if you be no better in your wits than a fool.
They have propertied me here, and do all they can to face me out of my wits.
Alas, sir, be patient.
Some ink and paper, and convey what I will set to my lady.
I will help you to it.
Fool, I'll requite it in the highest degree, I prithee. Be gone.
I'm gone, sir, and anon, sir. I'll be with thee again in a trice. As to the old vice, your need to sustain, who with the dagger of lath in his rage and his wrath cried aha to the devil. Like a mad lad, let thy nails dad. Adieu, good man, devil.
This is the air. That is the glorious sun. This pearl she gave me, I do feel it and see it. And though 'tis wonder that enwraps me thus, yet 'tis not madness. Where's Antonio then? His counsel now might do me golden service. For though my soul disputes well with my sense that this may be some error, but no madness, yet doth this accident and flood of fortune so far exceed all instance, all discourse, that I am ready to distrust mine eyes, and wrangle with my reason that persuades me to any other trust, but that I am mad, or else the lady's mad.
Blame not this haste of mine. If you mean well, then go with me and with this holy man into the chantry by. There before him and underneath that consecrated roof, plight me full assurance of your faith.
I will follow this good man, and go with you, and, having sworn truth, ever will be true.
Then lead the way, good father, and heaven so shine that they may fairly note this act of mine.
friend, sir, that did rescue me.
That face of his I do remember well. Yet when I saw it last, it was besmeared as black as Vulcan in the smoke of war.
Orsino, this is that Antonio that did take the phoenix and her fraught from Candy.
He did me kindness, sir, drew on my side, but in conclusion put strange speech upon me. I know not what 'twas but distraction.
Notable pirate? Thou saltwater thief? What foolish boldness brought thee to their mercies, whom thou in terms so bloody and so dear hast made thine enemies?
Antonio never was thief or pirate. This most ungrateful boy there, his life I did give him, and did thereto add all my love without retention or restraint. All his in dedication.
How can this be?
Here comes the Countess. Now heaven walks on earth.
What would, my lord, but that he may not have, wherein Olivia may seem serviceable? Cesario, you do not keep promise with me.
Madam?
Gracious Olivia.
What do you say, Cesario? Good my lord.
My lord would speak, my duty hushes me.
If it be aught to the old tune, my lord, it is as fat and fulsome to mine ear as howling after music.
Still so cruel.
Still so constant, lord.
Why should I not? Had I the heart to do it, kill what I love. But hear me this. Since you to non-regardance cast my faith, live you the marble-breasted tyrant still. But this your minion, whom I know you love, him will I tear out of that cruel eye where he sits crowned in his master's spite. Come, boy, with me. My thoughts are ripe in mischief. I'll sacrifice the land that I do love to spite a raven's heart within a dove.
And I, most jocund, apt, and willingly, to do you rest 1,000 deaths would die.
Where goes Cesario?
After him I love, more than I love these eyes, more than my life, more and by all mores than e'er I shall love wife.
Hast thou forgot thyself? Is it so long? Call forth the Holy Father.
Come away.
Whither, my lord? Cesario, husband, stay.
Husband?
Aye, husband. Can he that deny?
No, my lord, not I.
Fear not, Cesario. Take thy fortunes up. Be that thou know'st thou art, and then thou art as great as that thou fearst. Oh, welcome, Father. Father, I charge thee by thy reverence here to unfold what thou dost know hath newly passed between this youth and me.
A contract of eternal bond of love, confirmed by mutual joinder of your hands, attested by the holy close of lips, strengthened by the interchangement of your rings, and all the ceremony of this contract sealed in my function by my testimony.
O thou dissembling cub! What wilt thou be when time has sowed a grizzle on thy case? Farewell, and take her, but direct thy feet where thou and I henceforth may never meet.
My lord, I do protest.
Oh, do not swear. Hold little faith, though thou hast too much fear.
Oh, for the love of God, a surgeon! He's broken my head across and has given Sir Toby a bloody coxcomb too.
Who has done this, Sir Andrew?
The Count's gentleman, one Cesario. Oh, he took him for a coward. He's the very devil incarnate.
My gentleman, Cesario.
Odds lifelings, here he is.
Why do you speak to me? I never hurt you.
If a bloody coxcomb be a hurt, you have hurt me. Here comes Sir Toby halting. If he had not been in drink, he would have tickled you other gates than he did.
How now, gentlemen? How is't with you?
He's hurt me. It's all one. Son, did see Dick a surgeon, son?
Oh no, he's drunk, Sir Toby. An hour gone. His eyes were set at 8 in the morning.
I hate a drunken rogue.
Away with him. Who hath made this havoc with them?
I'll help you, Sir Toby, because we'll be dressed together.
Will you help? An ass-head and a coxcomb and a knave, a thin-faced knave, a gull.
Get him to bed, and let his hurt be looked to. A storm approaches. Prithee, come inside the house.
Now, Cesario, do you forget your oath to me?
I'm sorry, madam. I have hurt your kinsman. You throw a strange regard upon me, and by that I do perceive I hath offended you. Pardon me, sweet one, even for the vows we made each other but so late ago. One voice, one habit, and two persons? A natural perspective that is and is not. Antonio? Oh, my dear Antonio, how the hours have racked and tortured me since I have lost thee.
How have you made division of yourself? An apple cleft in two would not be more twin than these two creatures. Which is Sebastian?
Most wonderful!
Do I stand there? I never had a brother. I had a sister, whom the blind waves and surges have devoured. Of Charity, what kin are you to me? What countryman? What name? What parentage?
Of Messaline. Sebastian was my father. Such a Sebastian was my brother too. So went he suited to his watery tune.
Were you a woman as the rest goes even? I would my tears let fall upon your cheek, and say thrice welcome, drowned Viola.
If nothing wets to make us happy both, but this my masculine usurped attire, do not embrace me until each circumstance of place, time, fortune, do cohere and jump that I am Viola, which to confirm, I'll take you to a captain in this town where lie my maiden weeds.
So comes it, lady, you have been mistook, but nature to her bias drew in that. You would have been contracted to a maid, nor are you therein by my life deceived. You are betrothed both to a maid and a man. Be not amazed. Right noble is this blood. If this be so, as yet the glass seems true, I shall have share in this most happy wreck. Boy, thou hast said to me 1,000 times thou never shouldst love woman like to me.
And all these sayings will I overswear.
Give me thy hand. Let me see thee in thy woman's weeds.
Fetch Malvolio hither. And yet, alas, now I remember me. They say, poor gentleman, he's much distract. How does he, sirrah?
Truly, madam, has here read a letter to you.
Opened, and read it.
By the Lord, madam, you wrong me. And the world shall know it, though you have put me into darkness and given your drunken cousin rule over me, yet have I the benefit of my senses, as well as your ladyship. I have your own letter that induced me to the semblance I put on. Think of me as you please. I leave my duty a little unthought of, and speak out of my injury, the madly used Malvolio.
Did he write this?
Aye, madam.
This savors not much of distraction.
See him delivered. Bring him hither.
Your master quits you, and for your service done him, so much against the metal of your sex, here is my hand. You shall from this time be your master's mistress.
My sister! You are she!
Madam. Madam. Madam.
Is this the madman?
Aye, my lord, the same. How now, Malvolio?
Madam, you have done me wrong. Notorious wrong.
Have I, Malvolio?
Lady, you have. Pray you, peruse that letter. You must not now deny it is your hand, and tell me in the modesty of honor why you have given me such clear lights of favor. Bade me come smiling and cross-gartered to you, to put on yellow stockings and to frown upon Sir Toby and the lighter people. Why have you suffered me to be imprisoned, kept in a dark house, visited by the priest and made the most notorious geck and gull that ever invention played on? Tell me why?
Alas, Malvolio, this is not my writing, but out of question 'tis Mariah's hand. This practice hath most shrewdly passed upon thee, but when we know the grounds and authors of it, thou shalt be both the plaintiff and the judge of thine own cause.
Good madam, hear me speak. Most freely I confess myself and Sir Toby have set this device against Malvolio here. I writ a letter at Sir Toby's great importance, in recompense whereof he hath married me.
Alas, poor fool, how they have baffled thee.
Why, some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them. Why, I was one, sir, in this interlude, one Sir Topus, sir. But that's all one. By the Lord, fool, I am not mad. But do you remember? Madam, why laugh you at such a barren rascal? And you smile not, he is gagged. Thus, the whirligig of time brings in his revenges.
I'll be revenged on the whole pack you.
He has been most notoriously abused.
Pursue him, and entreat him to a peace. A solemn combination shall be made of our dear souls. Meantime, sweet sister, we shall not part from hence. Cesario, come, for so you shall be while you are a man. But when in other habits you are seen, Orsino's mistress, and his fancy's queen.
When that I was and a little tiny boy, with a hey-ho, the wind and the rain, a foolish thing was but a toy, for the rain it raineth every day. But when I came to man's estate, with a hey-ho, the wind and the rain, gainst knaves and thieves men shut their gates, for the rain it raineth every day. But when I came, alas, to wive, with a hey-ho, the wind and the rain, by swaggering could I never thrive, for the rain it raineth every day. But when I came unto my beds, with a hey-ho, the wind and the rain, with tosspots still had drunken heads, for the rain it raineth every day. A great while ago the world had begun, with a hey-ho, the wind and the rain, but that's all one, our play is done, and we'll strive to please you every day.
Oh, my love is like a red, red rose that's newly sprung in June. Oh, my love is like a melody that's sweetly played in tune. As fair art thou, my precious heart, so deep in love am I, and I will love thee still, my dear, till all the seas gang dry, till all the seas gang dry, my dear, till all the seas gang dry, and I will love thee still, my dear, till all the seas gang dry. Till all the seas gang dry, my dear, and the rocks melt with the sun, and I will love thee still, my dear, while the sands of life shall run. But fare thee well, 'twere 10,000 mile, though 'twere 10,000 mile, my love, though 'twere 10,000 mile.